I am Brigadier J. Kameshwar Rao. I served in Income Tax Department, in Valuation Department especially. Left Income Tax and joined Army. I served in Army for 32 years and retired as a Brigadier. After my retirement, I joined as a CEO of a real estate company in Hyderabad. Subsequently, I started my own real estate marketing company. I am expert in real estate consultancy. I have been awarded by CREDAI, Mercedes-Benz and Mint Business. I am also gold medalist in Vastu. In next 10 minutes or so, I shall be explaining about the real estate in Hyderabad, especially where one should invest. Because Hyderabad real estate already boomed up from 2016 to 2022. Now there are some pockets where you can invest and get the better appreciation. I will be explaining entire Hyderabad and we will home on to the place where one should invest. Hyderabad real estate from 2006 to 2016 was stagnant because 2008 there was a global recession followed by Telangana movement in 2009. It continued till 2014. Even after the new government in 2014, investors were not confident about the new government. They waited till 2016. 2016 onwards, Hyderabad real estate started booming. For example, Mokila, Aparna layout, many people have purchased at 8,000 rupees per square yard. Today it is 65,000 rupees per square yard. With this increase in land rates, is there any scope for investment in real estate in Hyderabad, or is it going to be stagnated? In this scenario, I will explain about the entire Hyderabad with various zones and will home on to the place where still there is a scope for investment, which is place not participated in the entire 2016 to 2022. Let us go to the HMDA map. This is Hyderabad Metropolitan Development Authority area map. It was introduced in 2013, that is came into effect in 2013 and it will be applicable up to 2031. The total area of this HMDA is approximately 7,200 square kilometers. Do you know what is the area of Singapore? It is only 700 square kilometers. It means Hyderabad is 10 times the Singapore. It means there is a lot of scope for the development in Hyderabad. Let us orient you about the Hyderabad Metropolitan Development Authority area. This is Nagpur Highway, Bombay Highway, Bangalore Highway, Srisailam Highway, Vijayawada Highway, Warangal Highway, Karimnagar Highway, back to Nagpur Highway. This is Hyderabad. Generally, we are located in this area. This alignment, the green line, represents the ORR, Outer Ring Road, approximately 164 kilometers. Somewhere it is written 168 also. If you see 1 kilometer on either side of the ORR, it is called as growth corridor. If you see the color of this growth corridor is pink, it means it is a multi-purpose zone. What do you mean by multi-purpose zone? Multi-purpose zone means you can construct residential as well as the commercial. And you will get floors up to 120 also. Earlier, Reliance was given a permission to construct 120. Presently, highest is 58 floors given. Why they are giving high-rise buildings here? There is a logic behind it. The ORR presently has 8 lanes, 4 lanes on either side and 2 lanes on either side of the main ORR, that is service road. This can be extended to 20 lanes because the service lane also can be extended and there is a gap between the service lane as well as the main road, that is main ORR. With 20 lanes, the high density of population caused due to high density of flats and high-rise buildings, the traffic will not be congested, hopefully. Coming to FSI, what is FSI? Floor Space Index. Luckily in Hyderabad, or unfortunately we don't know, there is advantages and disadvantages of unlimited FSI. Here if you have 1 acre of land, in Pune or Bangalore, you can construct only 1 lakh square feet or one. Suppose if you go to Goa, you can construct only 50,000 square feet. Whereas here you can construct 3 lakh square feet also. If you see this white portion, this is 111 GO area. It is approximately 1,50,000 acres. There are two lakes, Himayat Sagar and Usman Sagar. This white portion is the catchment area for the Usman Sagar and Himayat Sagar. In 1996, these two lakes used to supply water to the Hyderabad. Therefore, to conserve these two lakes, the GO, that is government order numbering 111, has been issued by the government, and this area also named as 111 GO area. The earlier government has lifted this 111 GO by giving GO 69. However, as per the Honorable Chief Minister's statements, the status quo will be maintained in 111 GO area. Since there is a flexibility oblique dichotomy, investors should avoid 111 GO area. Unless anyone wants to take very high risk, they can go and invest in the 111 GO area. As per the McKinsey report, Hyderabad population will be 2.75 crores by 2050. In 1950, Hyderabad population was 10 lakhs. Today, approximately 1.2. Some reports also say 1.3. Therefore, 1.55 crore population will be coming to Hyderabad in next 27 years. Where will they go? 85% of this area is occupied by the existing population. If 1.55 crore population comes, they perforce have to go outside the ORR, that too in residential zones. Let us see which are these residential zones outside ORR. You can see this yellow color around the ORR and along the national highways. This is the residential zone. In residential zone also there are 4 categories. Due to paucity of time, I will not explain about these categories of the residential zone. It is enough to know about there is a residential zone which is represented by this yellow color. The blue color is representing the commercial zone. Wherever blue color is there, it is commercial zone. The violet color is the manufacturing zone. You can see the violet color here. Dark green color is the reserve forest. There are 106 reserve forests around Hyderabad. Luckily and fortunately, all these reserve forests have been fenced by the government of Telangana, so that the builders will not encroach on these reserve forests. The light green color is the conservation zone, where only agriculture is allowed and no construction of residence is allowed. However, farmlands can be developed in this area. There is a medium green which is abutting the residential zone. Again, there is a rationale behind it. This peri-urban zone, you can construct only 25% area and remaining 75% area to be kept open. As I told earlier, HMDA map is applicable, master plan is applicable up to 2031. In case the population of Hyderabad goes beyond the residential zones, This peri-urban zone will be converted to urban, means it will also become the residential zone. However, because presently only 25% is allowed, it is preferable to avoid purchasing land for investment in these areas. This is the international airport, and if you see the black spot here, this is bus terminal. This is called as a Timmapur railway station. Timmapur railway station has been declared as the terminal railway station. If we analyze entire area of Hyderabad, which is the biggest residential zone and which is the biggest commercial zone? If you see clearly, though it appears that it is the bigger residential zone, it is not so, because residential zone is only this much. Remaining is the manufacturing zone. The biggest residential zone is this, and biggest commercial zone, it is quite visible, is here. This area is the biggest residential zone and biggest commercial zone. It has a terminal railway station, means trains will terminate and originate from here, and it has a terminal bus station and close to airport, and it is only 35 minutes to the financial district. Therefore, this area has a tremendous potential for the development. However, by identifying this, my home has acquired 5,000 acres in these areas, approximately 3,000 acres in this area and 2,000 acres in the commercial zone. During 2016 to 2022, when Hyderabad was booming, this area was kept dormant so that they can acquire lands at the cheaper prices.